I'm Jenny. Welcome to your Restorative Reset, a short practice where we'll move through some gentle mobility to experience a softening, a release. Think of this class as a daily reset. All we'll need is a mat. That could be a carpet, a towel, something to sit on. And I've got a strap with me. You could also use a towel, an old t-shirt, fully invitational. I've also got some blocks with me. I'm actually sitting on one. You could also use a textbook or a pillow, or maybe nothing at all. These props are all tools to support. And as you're ready, meet me on your mat in any seat. I've got my ankles crossed, Sukhasana. Maybe your legs are extended. Invitation to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Be. Arrive just as you are. Nothing more, nothing less. Unclench. Let your jaw release. Your tongue does a funny little dance in the inside of your mouth. Bring attention to your breath. And from the depths of your belly, can your breath rise through your chest, into the back of your throat, mouth or nose? A three-part breath as you inhale through your belly, your chest, into the back of your throat. Let it go. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Release. Same. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Expand for 3, 2, 1. Release. Invite any gentle movement to your space. Head, neck, shoulders, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists, your weeble wobble. I've naturally begun to also move my spine. It's something I always end up doing. Maybe you join me too. As you return through neutral, your in-breath reaches your arms up and overhead, gaze can follow. Exhale, widen your arms to a goalpost. Notice how your shoulder blades hug the back space of your heart. Inhale, grab onto something new up and above. Exhale, open wide. Third time's a charm. In-breath reaches up and over. Exhale, open wide. Freeze for your next in-breath. As you inhale, can your elbows lift? Can you high-five your sky? And as you exhale, pitter-patter your hands forward. Maybe you grab 1 or 2 blocks to catch your hands here. As your tail pulls back, can your hips press down and towards your earth? And adjust as you see fit. Your body knows what your body craves. How can we use our reset time to trust and listen? In our fold here, this is a contained shape. You might even feel, with every big breath in, your belly press against your body. As you exhale, a hug of your ribs. Pretty cool about our breath is that we can always start over. One breath comes, another follows. And know that you can always start over too. With or without your blocks, walk over towards your right thigh. As you do so, can you root in towards your left hand so that your left hip can press and dig into our depths? Maybe your left arm reaches a little bit farther forward so you can really feel the gummy stretch of your outer left side. Press into your right hand. Then as you rise, reach your left arm all the way up towards your sky. Inhale. Maybe you take a few wrist circles here. Any snap, crackle, pops. My hands, my ankles always crack. And it's totally okay if yours does too. Inhale, reach your left arm a little bit farther forward, and as you exhale, pull your left elbow back behind you. Same, your breath. We reach wide. We pull in. Speed things up, slow things down. My movements might look a little differently than yours. That's cool. That's beautiful. That's human. The next time your left elbow pulls back, freeze. Press off of your right hand to plant your left hand back behind you. Reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. Imagine there's a rubber band between your hands here. Inhale. Exhale, twist your right hand outer edge to your left thigh. Gaze over your left shoulder. Imagine your spine is a spiral staircase. As you inhale, you roll up your staircase. And as you exhale, you fall down in towards your hips, your Muladhara, your root chakra. I always like to let my head drop. Your next breath in, burst your arms all the way up towards your sky. And as you exhale, grab onto your blocks and let them fall towards your left. Same other side. To start, press in towards your right hand. Let your outer right hip root. Maybe your right hand reaches a little farther forward. With vigor, press into your left hand to reach your right arm high. Inhale. As you exhale, find some circles through your wrist. Pull your right elbow back behind you as though your right shoulder hugs the back line of your heart. And then reach your right arm all the way up towards your sky. Same. Exhale, pull back. Move through with your own breath, with your own capacity. Get lost in your frequency, your rhythm. This flossing action, you could do it all day long. Pull your right elbow back, freeze. Press off your left hand, right hand back behind you, left arm reaches high. Think your spiral staircase in your spine. Exhale, settle. And again, one ear can drop to one shoulder or the other. Inhale, burst your arms all the way up high. As you exhale, goalpost your hands to let them fall back behind you. Hands to your ground or to your blocks as you lean back to release your ankles. Let your feet come wide here. Hands on your blocks or your ankles. Your tail pulls back, your heart bursts through. Gaze lifts, inhale. Exhale, chin into your chest, round. Same, inhale, your heart bursts through, your gaze lifts. Exhale, we round. Third time's a charm, you know it. In, breath expands, maybe your head drops back. Then exhale, round in. Reach through your crown. And then windshield wiper your legs side to side. Of course, your blocks are there. Lean in, that'll help you support yourself as you move through. If you're feeling a little spicy today and you like to activate before you settle, maybe one hand comes through center, maybe your other hand follows. And you're right on top of your sit bones, so it's okay if it feels kind of bony. The next time your thighs fall over towards your right, slide your left knee back. I'm gonna shift myself on my mat a little bit. And your right shin forward. Doesn't matter what kind of shape they're in. Maybe a block slides underneath your right hip. If you've got one of these cork blocks that are pretty sturdy and hard, a pillow might feel nicer. Settle. Nothing more, nothing less. Use your hands or your blocks to support. Can you feel the outer line of your outer hip rotate wide? If you seek less sensation, pull your left knee in towards your inner right foot. And if you seek more, extend your left leg all the way back. You're in your pigeon pose. Ekapada Raja Kapatosana. You might stay upright today, or you might settle and drop. Your forearms, your hands. I always like a block to catch my head. And this is another one of those contained shapes where you can feel your breath. How does your belly press in towards your body? And then pull right back in towards your center. To locate stillness in a shape can be a challenge. It would be unrealistic of me to not acknowledge that stillness is hard in our world. And when we find opportunity to reset with our stillness, we can also give ourselves the chance to experience something new, different. And yet, of course, at any point things feel too overwhelming, too shaky, unstable. Lean out, reset, and return when you're ready. Defy gravity to rise. Take things slow. Kick your left leg out. You'll sit right back onto your hips. Your right foot meets your left inner thigh. And your outer right thigh presses down. Again, maybe a block underneath your hips, maybe a block under your right thigh. Your left knee bent a little or a lot. Frame your left thigh as rise, your crown extends high, inhale. And as you exhale, tiptoe down. If you have a block or a towel, you might take your, they just call this a block, no, strap or towel. You might take your strap, underhand grip. Elbows bend as your crown extends, your heart bursts through. So that your crown can reach farther than your toes, because our intention here is not to touch our toes. Our intention is not to pull ourselves down, but to create space through our back body. To feel space through the back line of your left leg. You can flex and point through your left. Have you lost attention to your right thigh? See if you can press right back down into your block or your earth. Stay as you are. Or press in towards your left hand and reach your right arm all the way up and above. Again, we think less about touching our toes here, more about our rotation of our spine. Can your left elbow pull up towards your right? You can also use your strap here as you grab on with one hand and reach up and away. Softly release your strap. Rise up to press your hands back behind you and let your thighs shake side to side in preparation for our other side. Your hips fall over towards your left. Your left heel can clock in as much as you need so you can feel your outer left butt cheek press into your earth. And your right heel pulls back behind. Maybe you sit on the block. Give yourself a moment to settle. We're sitting on top of our hips with an external rotation of your left thigh and a big internal rotation, which I don't know about you, but feels pretty sticky. Of course, if you're seeking less, pull your right thigh closer in towards your left. And if you're seeking a different sensation, your right leg can extend out and you can sit on top of your hips here. Wherever you are, you might release. Sleep. A block can catch your head any height. And as we breathe through our hips, there might be a lot of tension that you find. How much we find gentle awareness of our breath to let our breath move freely and fully, just as we start with our 3-part breath. Let's actually do that together. From the depths of your belly here, we inhale, your breath presses in towards your left thigh. Our breath moves through our chest, into the back of our throat, and then settle deeper. Inhale, Puraka for 3, 2, 1, let go, Richaka. Same, your rhythm. Lots of room and time to explore what you need to. Flourish up and away. Supported by your hands, settle onto your right hip to kick your right leg out block might find its way underneath your bum or your outer left thigh. And your left foot meets your inner right thigh, right knee bent a little or a lot. Frame your right thigh as your crown lifts, and exhale, fold over. Janu Shirshasana. And again, if you have your strap, you might use your strap here, strap around the ball of your right foot. Underhand grip, so your tail pulls back, and as your elbows hug in, almost like you're taking a rowing action, your crown reaches high, and as you release, you fall into your space. Thinking less about touching our toes, more about creating space for our spine, the back of your right leg, your hamstring. We all seek very similar sensations, and our shapes still look very different. And yet our sensations of feeling that humans feel. Like that stretch through our hips, and the pull of the back of our right leg. See if you can press your left thigh into your block or your earth, so that there's a comprehensive collective from your inside out, outside in. Stay as you are, press into your right hand, and expand up and over, a big stretch through your sides. And again, we think less about dumping down, more about our rotation of our right rib cage up and towards our left. You can always grab your block, not calling this a block, your strap, as you reach up and over. As you rise, sweep your left foot to meet your right. Your hips fall underneath you. Knees bent a little or a lot. Use your hands to support you as you fall all the way down. Hug your thighs into your chest and find big circles. Mix your bowl of divine inspiration. Can your hips drive down? Let your thighs fall over to one side as you gaze in your opposing direction. You take a gentle twist. Use your twists as a ritual of release. Place to close your reset and to breathe directly in towards one lung. You might extend a leg or two. Sweep your thighs up and over towards your other side. Same. Know that your hands can rest anywhere. Surrender back to the soil beneath you. These final few moments, movements, shapes, they're yours. Invitation to join me as I plant my feet and my tail pulls up into a soft bridge. Your hands can interlace behind behind you, underneath you. As your shoulders hug the space behind you, another chance for your heart to burst through. Because as we know, our hearts, they've got so much to say. Full breath in. As we release, unclench your hands, your upper spine drops. Oscillate your middle spine all the way down. Tremble. Have a tantrum just as a toddler would. Let any stagnant, sticky energy move through. Whether you know it or not, your earth beneath you always awaits. Land to your final Shavasana shape. This shape can be any one that you desire. All I ask is that you take up space here. And your taking up space might be a physical one, where your arms and legs are wider than the corners of your mat. Or maybe a more metaphorical or spiritual taking up of space, acknowledging that you and your energy can be felt through all the curvatures of our earth. Land in your reset. Nourish yourselves for as long as your heart's desire. As you reawaken, reconnect, and reestablish your wild capability, wiggle out your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Your arms radiate overhead as your heels press towards the top of your mat. Your full breath flies high. Exhale, hug your thighs into your chest, your biggest hug yet. Fold over onto one side, a place of familiarity, let it be so. Take your time to locate any final shape. I'm in ankles crossed Sukhasana, just as we started. You may or may not meet me there. And with our collective, our wings spread wide, big breath in, audible release, palm to palm, chins to chest. Bow down in honor of the journeys that have brought us here together. Om Hari Om, Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the peace, light, and darkness within me honor, see, and respect the peace, light, and of course the darkness within each and every one of you. Peace. Thank you so much for resetting with me today. I'll catch you next time.